Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time here. We are continuing with our build here at Hangman's Alley. Just a quick recap of what we've worked on here so far. We have Thumb's Greens, which is this lovely bodega style like grocery store down here that's just, oh, I'm obsessed. And then up here we have Thumb's house and little greenhouse. We have this balcony space that we haven't done anything with yet. I think we're gonna do some housing up there because we still need a place for our library owner, Paige Turner, and the doctor here at Back Alley Apothecary. What else do we have? We have this warehouse that we've worked on, this sort of communal tool library. And then here's kind of where we left off with our what's going to be sort of rooftop garden. We have these scaffolding stairs that get us up here and some garden plots, and I'm just obsessed with this. And then we need to do some housing below it. So I have a few ideas. We have a few things we can get started with. I think maybe we grab some of the mute fruit and try and get them up there, because I would love if our food production was really happening on the roof. There is room for one more of these. So actually, I think we should pop down one more. I think that makes sense. So we were doing that with a garden plot and a pillar. And the pillar glitches, they're so weird here in Hangman's Alley, really, because there isn't a ton of vertical space to play with. But we kind of get lucky with this one, just like a little bit in the ground like that. And then we can grab it and we'll take it up there and try and position it. There we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna look, that's gorgeous. That's just so lovely. And then I want to get more of these shack balcony railings too, because I feel like they really help with the safety and, you know, OSHA regulations of the Minutemen. Ooh, although we've overlapped it a bit, or I guess these aren't the same width. I guess I wouldn't expect them to sort of snap to this. We can easily just use these little half pieces instead, and I think that'll be just as good. Yeah, that'll snap in there nicely. And then we can have one sort of like that. Yeah, that's more than enough for me to believe that they're being safe and responsible up here. Now, we've had some issues before. I keep missing those stairs. We've had some issues before with when you're positioning a plant if it's not a new plant. So I'm actually going to store these and then we'll just bring them out of the inventory again when we're up there. And hopefully that'll make this a little smoother. Wow, we have more food than I thought we did. We've been spreading some of these plants kind of around the settlement as we went, which is good because it's such a small footprint. I don't want to waste a ton of ground space on plants. Okay, so now we're up here. Let's grab those same mute fruits. This doesn't want to go close to the wall, but we can do it closer to the edge. I just want to make sure we're putting these in as efficiently as possible since we have limited roof space. Yeah, that'll work just beautifully. And then can we get another one on that plot? I think so. There we go. We've got to assign these so they show up in the food meter again. Can I get this one like sort of in this corner? This is so cool. This is even better than I hoped it would be. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, nestled in like that. That's just beautiful. And then here. And do you think we can get one more in that little triangle of dirt? I think we can. It'll be tight, but I think we can. Wow, we don't even need to try and pad that in with other plants. I think that works. I think that's beautiful. And are people assigning themselves to it? I don't think so. I think we got to go find... I keep missing the stairs on the way down. That's so weird. Does this work better kind of even farther? It might, because then it's right up against there. Oh, nope, because then we get stuck. We get stuck on that little window ledge. So here is where it has to be. Let's go find a farmer or somebody unassigned. I know we had at least one farmer. You are a farmer. That's fantastic. So I'm assuming you already have some plants around town, like this one, or a decorative hedge. But we can grab this nice lady here to make her our rooftop farmer. I really hope she's not scared of heights. There we go. Now our food production is back up. That's just marvelous. We do still have to figure out how we want to do... Uh-oh, Red Rocket truck stop is under attack. That is a problem for them. We've set them up with their defenses. What is this? Oh, I thought that was bones, but it looks like more construction stuff. That's all right. We do still need some of these beds. I'm checking we have 8 beds and 7 people, so we can't quite get rid of these yet. But I think we start on the housing for the farmers now. In my last video, the last installment of this about Hangman's Alley, you all linked me to another creator who used the shack bridges to pillar glitch things, because the shack bridges in this settlement, for some reason, they go all the way into the ground, which is crazy. Because remember, with the other pillars, if I grab another pillar back from the warehouse set, these won't go farther than like a few inches. And I really thought that meant, well, the ground here just isn't that deep. But I guess with the shack bridge, it's a different story, which is just marvelous. So y'all were showing me that you can use that shack bridge and you can use some wall pieces. We can try this with a few different pieces because I really don't know what we're doing here yet. But if we kind of use the shack bridge then to pillar glitch right under the awning, and I don't know how well this is going to work. We might need to use a different type of piece or sink this down further first. But I think there would be a way, with some walls at least. All right, let's try that. To sort of... I didn't like that, and I don't know why. Will this work? Yeah, okay, interesting. To sort of use this to position the pieces right up against that awning. Ooh, and it's off the top of my screen, so I can't really see. Oh, but we should be able to do that really nicely. Let's put one down and just kind of see how close we can get it and how much room that leaves us and stuff. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm so glad you guys told me to check out that other video, because that's really neat. All right, let's think through how we want to use this floor plan then, because there is a bunch of kind of junk here that we don't necessarily want to be in the house. And we want a door. A door seems important, but we don't necessarily have to use a door piece. You know what I mean? Like, we could just leave a gap and call that the door. We could do like a side door if we wanted to. We have so many options. Let me just put this down just to see how it feels here, because that is kind of a narrow living space if we're just using the shadow of this awning to be our building. It is kind of narrow. Let's check out some half walls, because the warehouse set has these beautiful like half things, and that could sort of go up on top of there really nicely. We might have to do that top part first. We can play around. We can also try, we can try and start with a doorway. I don't want to run into the trap that we landed in last time, which was trying so hard to make the apothecary loft work that we ended up with not as much building time, which was still so delightful. I think it turned out so wonderfully. But I want to make sure that we have time to decorate here too. Because even that, I'm not mad about that. That's kind of cool, actually. I know that we're not really taking advantage of the awning piece, but if that goes in there. Something has to go there, and we might be able to get around that. Ooh, hold on, I have an idea. And I'm wondering if we can use this shack bridge thing to sort of grab it right on the tip and then place it sort of as a facade. You know, like squimped right on the front of it without covering too much, but then not snapping perfectly. Yeah, really, really just like that. Yeah, honestly, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, that's marvelous. That's really cool. How much room does that give us here? Because we can put the wall there. We can, and just have this be like this sort of space. That's not terrible. Because what are our other options? They don't really have a ton of wiggle room. I think if we moved, we can reset this all up again. I'm not too worried. We're not in too deep yet. But I think if we move this one to the left, we might be able to do like a 2 square width one. And we can do the same thing we did. Let's pull this back a little if we can. Maybe not. How does that look? That seems pretty close. I just want to see if we can do another wall this way. Oh, it looks like we can. Oh, yes, it does. Hold on, let's grab a flat one to fill in this back. That's cool. And then same thing here, or do we want the windows? I think the windows would be kind of lovely there, yeah. And then we can fill in the roof. Oh, but that keeps this nice and industrially next to the scaffolding frame, and that's just marvelous. I do think we're gonna need some street lighting, because you see how the lighting comes in Hangman's Alley, and that's why we wanted to raise the plants up so they get more of a shot at good lighting. But I think some street lamps, like we have the street lamp over there, a street lamp over here would be marvelous. So let's come back to lighting. But this is really cool. We do have to figure out what we're doing about that garbage, but we'll get there. Let's do the sort of half walls on top first. So I think we can do, how did we do that before? We sort of had to place it and then just kind of pick it up nicely with this and a group select. So I'll get this close enough. We'll group select and just start to raise it up and then adjust a little bit. I don't want it to be touching because I want the shack bridge to be able to position it in front. Oh, it's not, it doesn't want to play nice on that side, so we might have to position that piece a little differently, but we can absolutely do that. House. It should probably be a little further in, but I wanted to see if this would snap to it. It doesn't seem like it. Is it dark? I thought I was starting kind of in the morning, but I guess not. I bet we can do that even better. Let's try again on that. And then it's going to get too annoying to keep trying in the dark. So we'll sleep in our the sleeping bag sort of setup that we made to keep people happy in the meantime. I'll grab... Oop, I didn't mean for this to grab that, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it did. How much water? Do we have enough water that we can get rid of one of these? Not for long. grab this again. And it doesn't want to come up further. So we'll just try it in a few different ways. Like that. I want it to be believable that it's kind of like built in. You know what I mean? Ooh, and that's nice. Oh, we're really getting close to it now. If I can just hold my mouse. There it is. There it is. That's wonderful. That's so lovely. That's just gorgeous. And this one, I don't think it'll snap inside there. It'd be cool if it did, right? Let's snap on this side. That'd be cool too. Save us a save us a glitch. But I don't think it will. I think we'll have to do those by hand. And that's okay. We can do that. But let's sleep off this cold, rainy weather first. Make sure we get some daylight to build in. I like Hangman's Alley, but it really is a fight to keep the light on you between all the buildings like that. There we go. What's that sound? Oh, Preston's pumping water. Preston is reminding me that we have to put more water down for them. Not in structures. Ooh, Red Rocket did not do as well as I hoped they would. That's okay. We'll go get them and help them eventually. Okay. We're still waiting for the sunlight to come down and hit us, but it will. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to try and place some more roof pieces. And we don't have to use these walls because we also have some of these like pieces that could be cool to fill in the gaps. Like that could be really cool kind of built in there. So let's try it and just see. Let's try and do both together. I think we've got a better shot of doing two at once. I don't know why I tried to start those in the air because they could have just as easily started together on the ground at the same base level. And then we'll just kind of do what we do and use the pillar to bring it up. And we'll reset to give us some more leverage. I really appreciate how kind you all were last week with me figuring out what I wanted to do with the apothecary because it just turned out so cool. I'm on a sort of every other week cadence with these now. Did I make that too close? I think I did. An every other week cadence with these now because we are also doing the New Vegas Let's Play, which I'm having so much fun with. But I know some people miss the settlement builds being every week. So I'm trying to find more time. Okay, how does this want to go? It doesn't really want to go at all, which is weird because we know the pillars. We know the pillars can be in there and be happy. So maybe I'm just being overzealous trying to do both at once. Although it's already taller now. So maybe what we were doing with the other pillar could work better now. This, because if I'm in the like trash heap like this, it might be enough to get us closer. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's marvelous. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's perfect. Look at that tucked in there. I could almost go a little higher, but that's okay. Now we want to get this piece just in a position where it can be grabbed by the pillar. You know what I mean? We're just trying to give it some height in a variety of ways. Oh, it really wants to snap to it, but I don't need it to snap to it. I know, but consider not. Just don't do that. Oh, can I do it like to a corner? Or is that not close enough? Oh, it might be close enough. Okay. I think inside was gonna work better for us on this one. Ooh. I really like how hacky this glitch kind of makes stuff look. It's really lovely. Okay, so we still have a piece that needs to go here and a piece that needs to go here. Okay. And we're getting there. That's cool. I'm excited to get back to the decorating part. I won't lie. Because pillar glitching together a ceiling isn't my favorite thing. But at least we are making more progress, or at least faster progress, than we were in the apothecary. There we go. Now we've got it. And now it just needs to come over here. And I'd love it to kind of look like it's connected to the first one, but I think it's going to be a little lower, and that's totally okay. As long as it looks kind of like a roof, I am so happy. Yeah, that's magnificent. That's gorgeous. That'll absolutely do it for me. No questions there. Let's try and do the same thing we did on the other side with the wood pieces. These guys, I think that'll make this go a little smoother if we just fit it in like that. So I think we got to do the same thing again. This really is becoming a trial and error video again. I didn't mean for that. Ooh, this might be how we do this. This could work. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I think it could. Oh, that's a group select. It's way up in the sky, so we're going to have to do this with a really weird camera. But I think it'll work. Oh, I should have tried to do two at once. Oh, now I can't see it. Uh-oh. Let's try grabbing it again. Because I want to try and do two at once. I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to do this a second time. This I already have a headache from. So let's smush together two at once. Let's store a shack bridge. Let's grab this and hope for better visibility, which I think we've got this time. And now we just need to get this green and press right up against that ceiling. And I know we can do this. Can it go? Oh, we can do it from the outside in. Oh, you guys, we can do it from the outside in. Okay. If it was green for a second. No, it might be a little too far away. Oh. No, that's so far away on that side, isn't it? Dang, I was hoping we were going to look up and that was going to be so much closer. Okay. One more idea, and that's going to be to try and do this the honest way, which is putting in a floor that it can actually snap to. Oh, that's new. What is that snapping to? What is that snapping to? What? Can I leave that there, or is that now weird on the top? It's a little weird, but I don't mind it. Honestly, I'm ready for a fix. And if that's going to provide me a way out, I am going to take that way out because I am sick of these walls. Will this snap underneath it, or are we still looking for a solution in the ground? Because this might be a good time. If a pillar glitch can help me sink that just a little bit more, I will take it. I will take really any help I can get right here. Oh, and it looks like it might, you guys, we might just get lucky. Oh my God, that might be the luckiest I've ever gotten in this game. Holy moly. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that and run with it. And that is the structure of the farmhouse under the awning. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We're keeping that. We're running with that. Let's grab a door. Yeah. I think that works. All right, now we got to do some furniture. And we do have this big trash pile to work around. But I'm hoping that scaffolding can kind of help us get over the trash. I hope if we just put like a slightly elevated floor over that part of it. And that might be a mistake. And I don't want to keep spending time on difficult architecture when we could be decorating. I think we could. Hold on. Like 2. And then don't get mad. We're just going to try and lift this up a little bit. And then maybe pillar it just against the wall. Come on, I know you can group select. There we go. Will this help us get any closer to putting that wood somewhere usable? Oh, because I really thought if we could do like a little shelf there, the bed could be nice there, but it doesn't seem to want to go to that way. What if this is a warehouse? What if we just accept the fact that it looks bad and we make it the water pump system? Because we need a water pump, right? So what if this becomes where the water pump goes? And just, that's it. That's the only point of this building. That it houses the water pump and the generator. I don't hate that. We'll have to come up with more housing for them, but that's okay. It's preferable, I think. Yeah, because we go like this. That solves our water problem. Okay, hold on. We're getting somewhere. We are getting back to a place that I like. Can this wire inside of there? Yes, it can, because now we can do our street light thing. Does this have enough power to also power the street light? I think it does, because this is 4, that's 5, and that's 1. Yeah, okay. Okay, this really helps. Now we're getting back on track. That is lovely. We have made it full circle back around to really liking the farm and maintenance shed. We just need to do a different house for them. And that we can absolutely pull off because now we can get rid of these pumps. Okay, that's much better. We went a little off track there. Does this work better over here? No, I think I liked it where it was. We got a little off track there. We went in some circles. We had some architecture difficulties again. But we found our way back. That's lovely. That's wonderful. I do want to give them some more housing because we've been struggling so much to give them any usable housing. Let's, forget this. Forget what I'm trying to do up there because I'm worried that'll be another architectural nightmare. Let's just come down here. Let's start a new building that's just going to be housing, and we're going to keep it real simple. We are going to do just like typical shack foundation time. Let's get this, don't be mad at me in the meantime, set up out of the way, which is also going to the ceiling for some reason. I swear, Hangman's Alley is just determined to be terrible. I don't know why it wants to be. I don't know why it's trying to be. But it is. Why doesn't this want to go there? I thought this was such a safe spot for it. Will you snap there? Okay, that's marvelous. And now this can be proper housing for a few people, because we still have, okay, we have 2 farmers that we need beds for that I thought was going to go in the maintenance shed. Too late, different maintenance shed. So we could do 2 in here. Which I think would be nice. We can even give them, will this go here, or is this being the problem now? How many of these can I get rid of? Like none. Okay, you need to move just over here for a second. Now can this snap here? Now that can snap there, which is nice. That gives us some more room. And then this, and then this. And then let's do just like a proper wall there, and a little shack front there. Some texture there. Please snap here. Oh, I forgot this wall is like kind of funky sometimes. So let's actually just swap those. And then this should be good to go in here. I don't know what's going on. I really feel like I am having a conniption. There we go. That's better. We're getting there. We're getting there. Because now, upstairs neighbors. And that lets us also do what would have been housing for the guard, because I wanted to do like a guard barrack over here. But I think we can sort of shift our plans to make both work. And have this be, yeah. Yeah, okay. This is coming together better. Can this, will this, like, I don't think that'll snap to the floor. Would have loved if it did. Because we need a way down, right? We need a way down. Oh, we could do like this. And then like that. And that goes right into the dirt pile. But what about longer this way? Oh, that's nice. It's not ideal because then they still have to walk up on the dirt pile, but I think the payoff is worth it of them getting this lovely space up here. Please snap here. Please. Thank you. Come on, I know we're not too close. I know we're not. I'm really at this point just like begging for something to work in a way that makes sense and doesn't clip through the walls of the city. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, wait, it went there for a second, didn't it? There's like a split second before it goes into the other wall that I think it works here. Or am I wrong? Can this go here? Okay, that can go there if we do that one first. I don't usually have this much trouble building with shack pieces. Either something is up with me, or Hangman's Alley is just a little more cursed than I thought it was. I am just slapping pieces together at this point. There we go. Okay. I actually would love if this was more open so it could serve as sort of a security thing. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hold on, I'll show you what I mean. Like this. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Why don't you want to go there? Like, so we could still have some turrets here. And then this will be like, yeah, this can be a place for the Minutemen Guard to be. That's also kind of barracks. Okay, that's too tall. Are there any prefab pieces? I don't usually use the prefabs, but they have the lovely poles that are exactly what I'm looking for right now. This actually, I think I want the floor and roof. If I get rid of that, and that, and that, and we'll store these for now. Here is a floor and a roof. That is marvelous. And now this will go here. Oh, magnificent. Okay, we're redeeming ourselves here. We are absolutely coming back because now we can put turrets here. I think they need to sit on something, right? Just like a little bit of height. That's not gonna work because we're on a second floor. But this, I think, this might, or this scaffolding piece that's a little skinnier. Not stairs. But this, will that go in here or is it too tight of a fit? This I think will work. Oh, I didn't expect it to go on top of it like that, but that's really nice. Okay, there we go, because now it looks like they've piled together some like pallets to make that work. Ooh, and this one, it could go there if I scooch this over just a bit. Like a 1-2 step sort of thing. Come on, I know you can go there. Don't you do this to me. I'm like kind of incredulous about how difficult the snapping has been in this build. It's not usually this bad. I really do think Hangman's Alley is just a special kind of hell. It might be all the, I don't know, cursed violence that's happened here before. That is too high. That's floating. What is happening? Come on. Come on. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Although now I'm thinking, I'm looking at it and the barrel does not seem to be high enough to actually do any damage. So I wonder if we do have to do like another. No, you know what? No, it looks good. It looks fine. That's the way it's gonna be. Let's grab some pieces in here. Does something like this make sense to sort of wall off the turrets a little bit for whoever has to sleep up here? Because I imagine that that would get really annoying. Let's do this the other way, because I think that the pieces in it would be useful for like repairing the turrets. And then that way the head of the bed can be up against this back area. And this is for our Minuteman Guard. Let's grab a weapon rack for whoever lives here. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let's do, if we can, if there's like a small desk for them. Look here. Yeah, I think this is small enough that it'll work. We've gone way off script of what I wanted to do in this settlement, because I really thought that we would be able to do 2 beds underneath the rooftop farm, but we are making it work. There. Okay, that's coming back together. Let's do our Minuteman blue door, because this upper area is the barracks. And then out here, we'll do the Minuteman flag, which I think will help this look more finished too. The clipping is just insane today. There we go. And let's crash up there just for a night. This is nuts. I really have not had this much trouble in a long time. I think it's something about this settlement specifically with the ground and the walls, and it's weird. Let's go ahead and do good weapon for him there. Perfect. Oh, you saw the flag and you were like, I belong up there. Ooh, cool. We want this bottom part to be just like cozy housing. I don't think we have time to decorate it today, but I personally am getting real frustrated that we're spending so much time on the architecture of things and not getting to decorate them. So I at least want to finish like the architecture parts of this. So next time we can just pick up with just the decorating. And I think that looks nice. I think this works. I don't think we need to like maybe a little mute fruit hedge here. Could be nice. Or if some razor grain. Nope, that's too big, isn't it? Oh, well maybe not. Hold on. That'll help make that sort of more finished. Okay. That is ready to be a house. Preston, I don't know what Preston's doing, but now this sort of back alley works a lot better. This has become the water, the watershed, which is, I am fine with that. And it makes sense that the water is right below the plants. I think that works nicely. And then this has such a weird back alley feel. And I'm trying to be okay with that because it is Hangman's alley. Like, it's going to feel like a weird alley no matter what. If I put 2 beds in here, just as placeholders, I think we can clean up finally this temporary thing. How many beds do I have? 9, 8, 7. All right, we still need to build 2 more beds. Okay, so there is more to do. This settlement is wild, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me, the General of the Minutemen, as we work together to make the Commonwealth safer, one settlement at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please do check out the playlist. I will be back next week. I appreciate you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help. I'll mark the location on your map.